What's up, YouTube? Good evening, and today is May 15th. The time is 8:40 p.m. Eastern, and market has closed already. So, in today's market action, I made a video this morning and given some price action, right? So, if you look at my previous video which I made this morning, I kind of explained that we gonna see 583, and if we hit 583 then there is a possibility that market can see a new high in the day, and that's what market did. If I pull up the 15-minute chart, right, you can see here in the morning pre-market the market hits 583 where the liquidity was sitting, and then it made new high which is 590.98. However, if I look at the 4-hour chart, right, where we are in terms of touching these, right, this is still, this particular is still supply zone. Supply zone is still 5 more points above, so I'm hoping, I'm still suspecting that 595 we should see, right from here, and then we will see a pullback. But let's break down the today's chart, like what are the price action they were made where we have liquidity now, right? Because if you see these two 4 hours candle, right? One of the candle I see they made completely, bullish, but it's not like fully engulfing, right? I mean, yeah, I just take out all those red candles and brought it above the one which is made on, what was the date, right? But now look at this one, right? So we will focus on this particular candle which was made today, right? So high of this candle was what? High of this candle was 589, and then the another bullish candle. It's not bullish, like, like it's not a complete candle, I must say. Like, this is a candle which is, still the body is not completely closed, right? The wick has upper side and the lower side is wick. It's a half body, like kind of the buyers appear, but and then they started to pull back, right? And the reason could be because of, like, like, because they achieve the target in the day, which was 590, right? And that is where we started to see some sell off. So if I uh, so let's mark down, right? So that should be our key levels for tomorrow as well. However, the bigger key level is 595. So I am hoping that market should stretch little bit more up to here. Let me make this yellow line, right? 590. So this is where we have bigger liquidity sitting, right? But this is on a 4-hour time frame. So some, because like, it's this week I noticed that we only on Monday there was a good volume, Monday and then following Tuesday. But after that, since past 2 days, the volume is very, very slow. So how slow is it? Is it's like, the candle, if I just bring up the 1 minute chart, right? So in 1 minute charting, one candle is coming slowly down, and then coming up, then down and up. So it's very low volume, right? The volume is not there at all, right? But still they are generating the liquid. And why we have low volume? Then because of low volume, we can have lots of liquidity generating. How? Because think about it, like, you, if the volume will not be there, right, what you will do, you will try to see, okay, in this candle market gonna go down, and immediately they reverse the situation. So what will happen? Whoever enter in this particular candle, right, their all stop loss got hit, because you always have a stop loss the high of the previous candle, right? So suppose selling starts here, here you will sell all your position, right? That is how they, like, scalping work, right? You will buy something, and like, you put a stop loss right before or above the candle, right? If it is a long, it's it's below the candle. If it is short, it's above the candle, right? So think about, like, people who just try to short here, their all entire position will take a stop loss hit. They were all try to do a stop loss hunting, and that's how they generate the liquidity in the market, by taking the positions, right? So that is the reason we have a low volume. All they are trying to do is just doing the stop loss hunt, right? They are on hunt. They are a millionaire. They are a big people, right? They have lot of money. They can just 100 200, there's nothing for them. They are like million and billions, they are talking about, right? So you should be very very careful when this kind of volume you see in the market, where one of the candles shows bullish engulfing, and then right in the next candle they take the entire candle buyers out. Right. So now let's talk more about the charting of today. So let's start with, at least, as I said already, I have shown you the 4 hours. In the 4 hours, the bigger target for today was, let me look again, right here. So we will check this 4 hour is developed today, right? So 4 hour, the low is 583, and the high of that 4 hour is 591, 590 or 590 points. So let's consider 591, right? So let me bring this yellow line over here and mark this as red, because that is where the sell off starts, right? So we are only 5 points away from the bigger liquidity, right? And similar size of liquidity sitting at 564. So I am expecting a one pullback. It should hit here, and then this pullback should go until this 564. I mean, it will see some support over here at 584, right? Because if you see, look at this candle, right? Because this is a bigger 4 hour candle, right? So what I'm saying is, like, they cannot just, right from here, they cannot just break this particular candle, this 4 hour, this 8 hour bullish flow. They cannot break it. How they will break it? They have to take a little bit more up, and then from there they try to, you know they will break in one, retrace, and second, little bit retrace, and third, like this. Once this one break, it can go up to 564, but this is on a bigger time frame. So bigger time frame is used when we have a position, like when we have a time, we try to open a position 6 month long, right? If we have a position 6 month long or 1 year time, that is where we started to look at all these bigger time frame. But from the scalping purpose, we are not looking for this kind of time frame. If you coming for a scalping, that the best time frame is starting is 15 minutes, right? So let's see what they did in 15 minutes today. So if we look at this one, let me delete this one. Right, let me delete this one. Let's delete this one, and then another one. Let's delete this one. So if I look at the 15 minutes time frame, which is very good for scalping, for a day trading, and most of the day trader use, right? So we have this 590 is still act as a resistance, right, for tomorrow, and our support levels are 585, right? I mean, this is what I'm hoping, because you see the market, if the market comes like this, vertical move, right, and then it support here, consolidation, consolidation, and this consolidation. So I'm expecting, right? I mean, tomorrow, it's a Friday, right? And this option expiry is also there, right? And So most of the time they do manipulation. Breakout and fake outs are very common on Friday. With a low volume, they can do anything. So I'm expecting in the if the market opens right in this range, right? So this is a support, right? I mean, again, because the consolidated occur in this area, let me draw a small rectangle over here. Let's keep it very simple, right? So let's draw a small rectangle over here, right? And this will be our new support, I must say, right? This 588. So if I look at 1 minute charting, then you can see this 588.58, right? So there are two levels. Let me write it down now. So there are now 1 minute breakdown we have to do, right? Let's take this off. So 589.03, right? And we do notice that market made a very strong low over here. So when a strong low means like they rejected the bears over here. They find a lot of buyers over at this position, right? So for short term on 1 minute time frame, if you do trade or do scalping, this will be your support 589.03, right? Because this was tested how many times today in the pre-market. In the pre-market, no, let me see what happened here. Pre-market was this anyway. Look at the support how many times. So one, how many time it bounced? One, two, three, four. So that's what I'm saying. This particular area, this range 588 and 599, 589. I would consider this entire range as a support for rest of the trading day tomorrow, right? So I will consider this particular area as a support zone even for tomorrow trading session, right? So if I consider this as a 5 minute, and if I try to do it, you can see we have a lot of liquidity over here. So 589 and 588.72. So let me write down the levels, right? Your support level for tomorrow will be 588.29, and this 589 and 588. So let's consider this 588, right? 588 level, entire level is very important for tomorrow. This is a key level, 588. Okay. So and above is 590, right? So suppose the market opens tomorrow. I will check the future in few minutes and let's see how the future is reacting. But what I'm suspecting, tomorrow morning, if in the pre-market, bears may try to test this liquidity, right? And if they found buyers again at this level, if it doesn't break, we can see small consolidation, right? One more retracement, but this retracement will be somewhere here, like this support I'm expecting, and then another high, maybe towards 599, right? Another high. So you can see 595, right? So once it's the key thing is, if it breaks this particular 590, then make sure it's holding. It will come up to here and then another high. This is how it works, right? It always go up, retracement, and then high. If it is following this structure, then try to enter into the calls. Otherwise, in one single go, I am always, try to stay away that kind of move, because those kind of moves are kind of fake out, and it's a Friday tomorrow. So lots of people should not just get into it as soon as it break this particular level. However, it did today the same thing. Look at this. It break all everything, all entire resistance zone. This was entire resistance zone. It break just in one, just break slowly but no retracement. It went up to 590. Then there were lots of retracement, and now is in the consolidation phase. So I am suspecting tomorrow morning, if the market open gaps up, maybe it will break already 590 in the pre-market. If it's break free 590 in the pre-market, open around 5, maybe 2 3 points up, then wait for the market to come back again at 590, and then take a call for the retracement, right? Another scenario, this is a bull scenario. Another scenario is, if the market breaks, right, maybe try to break in the morning, and if they find buyers over here, then there is a chances that it will start to consolidate in the pre-market. So let's see which scenario it will start to get in, right? This is very important. So as I said, we have to be very careful tomorrow, as there are gonna be low volume. We all knows what they do on Friday. I have lot of example for Friday. Like, the positions goes from, 0 to hero, and people plays lots of lotto. So you can play lotto, but make sure in the first trading session or the morning trading session, at least you have earned money for that particular lotto. Then you can play lotto, right? All right. So two are the key levels: 588 and 590. As I already told you, uh, if market holds this particular 588, then we can see new high. If market does not hold this 588, right, we can see then 585. We can see the selling up to 585, right? Below that 584, right? So there is a chances, if the market could not able to hold 588, then I would love to buy a call from these two levels on 580, this particular level, right? 580, 585, right? And either you can enter directly, or you can wait like this, right? I mean, as I always said, whenever it comes down, it try to do a retracement, right? And then another confirmation. On the second confirmation, once it's break the previous high, you can enter call there, and the low of that candle will be your stop loss, and that is where your new target will be, I'm hoping. All right. So these are will be our levels: 588, right? If holds, then 595. 588, if breaks, then new level will be 585 and 584. I don't think so they will able to break both of them just in one trading session. They can do anything. They are the they are the god of the market, right? We are nothing. Like, we are the penny stocker kind of stuff. The money we have is like a penny stock money, right? So, and the lower liquidity settings at 580 and 578, right? So 5, if it does not hold 584, then we are coming to 580 and 578. These are the levels. Lower level, right? Upper level, as I already told you, um, in case if the market got bullish sentiments tomorrow, right? then they can take this market to 590, and this is 595. 595, 590 and 595. So these are the levels I'm expecting tomorrow, guys. So all I can say, make sure you have capital until 3 p.m. tomorrow, right? Because if you do not have capitals, then you won't be able to trade. Because sometimes what they do is, like, this is really funky these days. They keep the market, in a same sideways, so it burns the premium both side. And right around 3 p.m., 3:30, or 4, around even the closing of the market, they took a big action. So you should have just money in hand at that time. So if they do a rug pull, that just go in that direction. And rug pull, how they do is, like, look for the price action. So I have noticed, if they wanted to take it down, right, the price action will be like this, like this, right? Consolidation. They will show they are doing consolidation, lot of consolidation. The volume is really slow, and then that's what they can do, right? So prepare for both kind of action. Look at these level, digest these level, keep the note of these levels in your mind. And when you do trading, make sure these levels are open right in front of you or on a yellow sticker, right? So, right, and then what you can do is, this is what I can open. For the long position, I'll enter here, right? And the stop loss will be this. For short position, I will enter here. The stop loss will be above. And then short position can give you a lot. It has a lot more room. The short position can give goes up to here. So tomorrow, think about it. Above 590 you have $5, and below 584 you have room to a lot, a lot. But that will be in a coming week. So think about from their perspective, right? They are looking for a people, and they are looking for a liquidity to be generated, right, before the market close. So no, they will not just make this much move immediately, right? So they will try to achieve, because they are close to 595. I'm hoping they, in the morning session or in the pre-market, they will already try to target this area. And then entire day they will just let the people think that every dip is a buy. They will try to do the same, and there they will, do the sideways market. That's how, they trash all the positions and the premium. All right, guys. So have a safe trading. Tomorrow is the last Friday day. Whatever the gains you earn in your entire week, make sure, you are not giving them back. Right? Do not look at market. If you have earned your profit in the morning session, then just stay away. Do not even look at market. All right. All right, guys. So keep the levels in the mind. Again, 588. All right, and above is 590. Right, the support we have is the 580.85 is a very good support, and 588 and 589, these are the two supports at 5 minutes. And the 5 minute why I'm giving is, if you want to do a quick scalping. All right, guys, so have a safe trading. Keep your plans ready. This is a game, definitely it's a game, and everyone welcome to this game, right? And it would be interesting tomorrow, by the way, because they keep this bull momentum since more than close to, how many green days, right? I mean, so, and it's May, right? So we are keep coming to, like, there is a one more earning. Like, I want to be really interested in Nvidia earning, right, which is on 528. So they will try to keep the market up until that. All right. All right, guys, then have a safe trading and happy trading on tomorrow, which is Friday, May 16th. Thank you.